Interesting. Let's look at what is happening presently in Abia State. Some people have the opinion that enough is not done in terms of development, infrastructure development in the state.
Well, I doubt whether you have your statistics right. If there are people who feel that way.
These are feelings from people.
Oh, yes. You know, no good driver drives on the sentiment of erratic passengers. As a matter of fact, you may have one or two individuals who are disgruntled, but over 99.1, 99.9% of Abians are of the belief that Governor Orji has effectively and efficiently run Abia State in the last 8 years. He has given Abia new foundations. He has given Abia the basic, requirements for a modern state. And you see, statistics are there. If you look at what I have here is comprehensive list of projects executed by Governor Orji. In here, you have over 10,000 projects spread across
that are ongoing or that are
completed, and very few that are ongoing because we have about 7 months to go. But then what I have here are the completed projects, and I challenge anybody, any journalist in Nigeria to come take this document and verify, local government by local government, sector by sector.
All right. Just in a bit, we'll move to some of those issues because recently we've seen some publications in dailies of the tag "Pictures Don't Lie."
Oh, sure.
What prompted these sort of publications? Because some people will say, why put it up in the newspapers? Pictures don't lie.
Yeah, because you see, perception can be wrong, and when you have an unchallenged fallacy, it can go for admitted fact. The truth is that some individuals, especially the man that was here last edition of your program, the former governor, based on some very personal, petty grievances, came here to advance a lot of fallacies. And you see what we said here, pictures don't lie. We try, there is power, Sheung, there's power in comparative analysis. You agree with what I'm saying? If you are wearing white and wearing black, we can easily, compare and contrast. So when individuals come up to make revisionist statements, trying to turn the truth upside down, it's incumbent on lovers of truth to advance the truth for the interest of, everybody. So what we did here is, pictures don't lie. This is the man who came here to make a lot of noise, and this is the era where we are. And we try to advance this page by page, back, front, and they are all over the place. And I wish we have all the time in the world to show Nigerians. In every sector in Abia State, the governor has executed projects. These are all projects, one after the other. And the idea, look at the idea is this. The idea is this. Just hold on a bit. The idea is this. We want everybody in Nigeria to know that Governor Orji has delivered. And we want any journalist, especially those of them who are, under the pay packet of the former governor, to come to this program, if not this program, on any of the programs in Channels Television, and challenge me or any other person in this government with pictures like this, with facts, not fiction, not rhetorics, not political hula-bala, to come here and say, gentlemen, all these pictures you're advancing are not true. So that Nigerians will have the truth.
Interesting. The basic essence of governance and democracy is for representation and accountability. Well, of course, a lot of people will be asking questions. Of course, if your government is there and nobody is asking questions, there's something is wrong. Yeah. And if people are pointing at issues, they have the right to ask questions. Oh, sure. Let me. What is the state of things about the employees of ABSU and Abia Poly? The salary arrears between 4 and 9 months. Are they being paid?
Yes. And let me tell you something about parastatus that you don't know. When you have... I'm
asking, not because I don't know, I'm asking
because of the people
wants you to know. Exactly.
Good. I assume also that you're representing those who are asking.
Yeah, exactly.
And so I'm not taking it personally.
No, I'm not.
The idea is this. When you have an agency, a parastatal that is supposed to make profit, that is supposed to generate its own revenue, that is supposed to be self-sustaining, if that parastatal or parastatals, as the case may be, deviate from their core orientation and values and begin to go cap in hand for the very few resources of government, of course, it is not a failure of government. It is a failure of the operatives of the parastatal. I'll give you some instance. if you look at a teaching hospital that is supposed to treat people, make money and, is supposed to be self-sustaining, and all they do is to, encourage a lot of laxity in their system, promote themselves, to grade levels that they are not supposed to be, and at the end of the day, open a lot of loopholes through which accountability is compromised, and then come back to government cap in hand. There's problem somewhere. No responsible government will allow that. What we do in Abia State is this. We have paid salaries as at when due up to date. And I want you to know that the Nigerian Labour Congress, the Trade Union Congress, only in Abia State for the last 8 years, from late 2006 till the moment we are talking, Trade Union Congress, Nigerian Labour Congress, they have never gone on strike.
Are you saying that the ABSU Abia Poly salary arrears, which was purported not to be paid for 4 and 9 months respectively, have been paid?
What I'm saying is this, that the regular civil servants, the core civil servants in Abia State, who belong to the Nigerian Labour Congress, the Trade Union Congress, representing the mainstream of the civil servants, we are not owing 1 kobo. But there are some parastatals where they are supposed to generate revenue and supposed to be independent, just like Channels Television.
So that is the reason why ABSU and Poly, Abia Poly are being owed?
I am telling you that we are not owing them. Abia State government is not owing them. And that if they are owing themselves, as a result of their inability to generate revenue, to run themselves the way their independence is actually meant to be, it is not the problem of the government.
So the problem here is that, so that we get it clearly, what you're trying to tell us is that you're not owing them, not because you cannot pay, but because they cannot sustain themselves.
There are.
Is that what you're saying?
There are parastatals. I'll give you an instance.
No. What I'm saying, let's be clear.
I want you to continue to take these examples.
Okay.
We have Abia Newspapers. It's a parastatal. We have the Broadcasting Corporation of Abia State, who runs like your television. They are parastatals. In Abia State, we said precept must be upon precept, line must be upon line. You run according to your mission and vision and according to your own structure. You don't run yourself out of business and then come back to take money that is meant for development. We are talking about the people of Abia State, over 4 million people. We are talking about development that must happen. We are talking about roads, infrastructure, electricity, housing, and we are talking about university, a state-owned university where we are putting over 200 million of our scarce resources every single month. Over 200 million. In order to service parastatals alone, we pay over 1 billion naira. Abia State Polytechnic, we pay about 100 million. Abia State University is oscillating between 150 and 200 million monthly. Abia State College of Education, Technical at Arochukwu, Abia State School of Nursing, and several of these parastatals. We pay them subventions. And the moment you get your subvention, it's expected that through your own internally generated revenue, you are supposed to augment and pay salaries. But if for any reason, local, domestic, that is peculiar to a particular parastatal, they are unable to turn over, that is not an insinuation that should be accepted as fact to mean that Abia civil servants are not paid.
So, I just wanted to summarize what you mean by
the summary is that Abia State government is not owing civil servants, and that the Trade Union Congress and NLC will attest to that. But that if there is, and I use the word conditional clause, if there is any such claims, ambiguous as it may be, that it could be because that particular parastatal is not living up to its bidding.
All right. We'll take a moment now on Politics Today, and we'll be back. We're still talking about Abia, development in Abia State, and a lot of things that are happening. The Commissioner for Information is Eze Chikamnayo. We'll be back. Stay with us.